What's going on, everybody? It is time for your 205 live review. I talked to Casey. He said that we should have probably tried to do the 205 and the live separately, but I just felt like it might have been easier, to do the 205 and the live in the same one. That was just me.
I
But
think I think it's too much to do the 205 and the live together. We don't get enough time to talk about them separately. The 205 and the live, you got to put them all together. It's just
you might be right. You might be right. But let's jump into the first match we had in the show, which was Rich Swann and Akira Tozawa versus Noam Dar and Brian Kendrick. Good match. I like how I like the kind of intertwining of feuds. I always like that with tag team matches, especially with like tag team matches where you can kind of make they kind of have to make you wait to see the one-on-one aspect of everything. I always like that. That's always been a thing I've always liked with like the intertwining of different feuds. But kind of does let you know like that these feuds are going on. Like obviously the Tozawa and Brian Kendrick thing was going on, but you never really know with Dar and Rich Swann now that Alicia Fox is out of the picture. A good match. It was a good match. I was excited. It was a good way to start the show. For some reason, Noam Dar caught me off guard. I don't know what it was. I was expecting somebody else for like, and I wasn't thinking about the feud at all. So that's what got me. Because I think I wasn't thinking about the feud. So like, it caught me off guard when I saw that Noam Dar was in this match. I don't know why, but it did. But Rich Swann and Akira Tozawa ended up winning the match. But yeah, definitely a good match to start off the show. Casey, thoughts on the tag team match to start off the show?
I liked it. I did. I liked it a lot. I think that Rich Swann and Akira Tozawa need to be a permanent tag team. It needs to happen because they're so good. But I don't know about you. I was confused for a second because I kept seeing some kid on the ring apron, and security wasn't doing nothing about it. But then I realized there was Noam Dar. Um, I
That I noticed that. I did.
I mean, he looked extra like boyish tonight. Like I think it's the hair. Like it makes him look even younger than he already looks, which isn't a good thing for him. Um,
Yeah, I mean, it's a difficult thing. like I don't know how you do that.
I was like, why is this child on the ring? Oh wait, no, it's him. Never mind. Um, but Swanzawa wins. So I already got the tag team name for him. WWE just needs to pull the
So
trigger.
we need. So you're saying we need cruiserweight tag team championships?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, Swanzawa need to be the first tag team champions.
The inaugural, as they say.
The inaugurals.
The inaugural. All right. Let's jump into Tony Nese versus Mustafa Ali. I like this because of Drew Gulak's involvement with the Tony. Drew Gulak's got this whole saga going on with Mustafa Ali and his ability to fly. Not everyone else's ability to fly, just Mustafa Ali specifically. But it was funny though because I mean, it was just so funny because he comes out there in his suit that had to be tailored. I feel like looks a lot better than it did before. He still looks odd in the suit a little bit, but um, and he comes out there with his no fly zone sign and his freaking and he joins them on commentary, which was pretty funny. I do hope they continue to kind of explain, what he's trying to do. I want be more involved than just with Mustafa Ali, because like I like that this is building that feud, but I think that one of my biggest issues is that it's not like he's not like addressing everyone else that also does high flying things. Especially considering he addressed 205 Live as the problem and not specifically like Mustafa Ali at the very beginning. So, but Tony Nese versus Mustafa Ali was a good match until Drew Gulak decided to pull Tony Nese out of the ring to save him, which I didn't realize that was a disqualification. I don't know. Like, did they change the rule or something? Like, am I just not remembering something correctly? Because I did not remember that being disqualification the last time I saw that. I thought you had to like physically like you know strike them in some form or fashion or something, but I didn't know if it's just if you touch them, that should get the DQ. But Tony Nese was not happy, and then Mustafa Ali made sure he got his revenge there after the match. So it was pretty a pretty good match, and I like where the storyline's going. I just hope he does address it a little bit more. And I don't know. I'm curious of your thoughts on the disqualification because I was kind of confused by that. But Casey, thoughts on Tony Nese versus Mustafa Ali with a little shenanigans with Drew Gulak?
Yeah, there was a little bit of the shenanigans. It was a little bit. Yeah, I was super confused with the disqualification because I was like, how does Mustafa Ali get disqualified when Drew Gulak pulled out Tony? What? Hold up! I need WWE to explain this because it didn't make any sense at all. But yeah, I like Drew Gulak coming out with the no fly zone and the stupid chant like he's picketing, which the chant doesn't make any sense either. So I don't know. But I think the issue with the suit is he just doesn't look good in gray suits. I think that's the thing. It needs to be like a different, like maybe like a black suit. I think because wasn't it gray too? I think. Like all the suits he's been in have been like a shade of gray or something.
The first one was like blue.
Was it tonight? Or are they?
I thought the first one was blue. This one looks black to me. Actually, this one is gray. Okay.
Yeah.
I had to look at it close up too.
I don't know, but yeah, I do kind of wish he would address more of just 205. The roster in general. It just I don't know. But I definitely like where it's going. I mean, he got some good points. He pointed out some good points. Unnecessary risks. The injuries. The man's got some points. I think we need to listen to him. We need to sit down. We need to have a meeting. I think he's on to something,
Is he gonna have a meeting with ICWF coming up soon?
Yeah, we're still keeping the blading. That's the thing that's staying.
Okay. We had that backstage segment with it was just kind of like a backstage like little like look in, I guess you could say, with Jack Gallagher and Austin Aries when Gallagher was curling the umbrella. I was like, this man out here curling the umbrella. I'm just saying. I was a little upset that Austin Aries didn't give him banana. I don't know about you, but I was like, Austin Aries been giving everybody bananas recently, and I hope no one just came in on that part of the video. But but I'm surprised that he didn't give Jack one, just because it's kind of been his thing recently. But any thoughts on the little look in that we got with Aries and Jack Gallagher?
Hold on just a second. I'm sending you something on the Instagram. Hold up. Send. All right. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of wanted a little bit more context to this because it was just a look in. Like they didn't. I don't even think they said anything about it. It was just randomly like, hey, there's a camera back here with Jack and Aries for no reason. Yay. But yeah, the banana. I don't know necessarily if he should be giving other men's bananas. I mean, I'm not saying it's weird or in a gay way. I'm just saying it's not gentlemanly. That's what it is. It's not gentlemanly to give another man a banana. And Jack's the gentleman, so he wouldn't want a banana from another man. But
okay.
We can move on. We can
move on from the bananas and the other man. So okay.
I don't know why you gotta make
Austin Aries. I wasn't. I mean, I think you did, and I was just piggybacking on your point. Anyway, we got
Did.
Neville versus Jack Gallagher, and I'm gonna give you this match since you're a big Jack Gallagher guy. I think this should be your match. Neville versus Jack Gallagher. Go
I
or
mean,
proceed
the
or
the the
review.
the match on the next night was better. I'm just saying, but this one was good. It was good. It was good. I had Jack Gallagher in this match, and then there was Neville in this match, and they wrestled. They did the wrestling. They did the moves, and there was some pins, and there was some false finishes, and there was some submission moves, and there was some.
I mean, I'll be honest though, Casey. I think Jack Gallagher should have got disqualified for his unauthorized headbutt.
Nah, cause see, we from the angle we couldn't really tell if it was a headbutt or not. It might have it might have been something else. We can't really be sure.
That was a headbutt. I demand a recount in the votes.
They see he can't be disqualified yet because they still working on banning the move. It's not banned yet, so you can't really disqualify him if it's not technically banned yet, and it's only in the process of being banned. So he not disqualified. He not. I don't think he should do it. Don't get me wrong. I think it's something he shouldn't do, but that don't mean he gonna be disqualified because he the real MVP. He the champ without the title.
Now the real MVP is Montavious Porter. I don't know where he is, but he out there somewhere.
I mean, he was at WrestleCon, so he was there. I don't know where he at now though.
But yeah, this was also a good match. I like the way these two work together. I don't think this was as good as their where'd they wrestle again? Was it Fastlane? I think it was Fastlane. I don't think it was as good as that one, but it definitely was a really good match. Gallagher deserves to be disqualified for his headbutt. It's too much. Robbery. I mean, we saw it on NXT. It's. I mean, when you got a head like that, like you can't be using it as a weapon like that. I'm just saying. But definitely a good match though. I definitely enjoyed it. I'm glad that they kept Gallagher is like very competitive to the point where he had his chances of winning. But they also, obviously Neville won, so it keeps Neville strong, but it also keeps Jack Gallagher not only strong, but in the main event picture as well on 205 Live. So I like that. After the match, Jack Gallagher, he got destroyed. He did. He got destroyed by Neville, and that's all I remember is the destruction of Gallagher by Neville. And I don't even know how he made it into the match the next night. Like he had a match the next night, and I don't understand how he made it into the match. But he did get destroyed, and Aries came back to help him, and Aries left Neville laying with the last chancery. So definitely a good sequence. Jack Gallagher, I don't know how he made it, but he did. He made it to the NXT. So I still don't understand how he did it. But Casey, any thoughts on the after the match shenanigans with Aries and Neville?
See, that's because
and Gallagher's destruction.
He weren't really destroyed. He just he didn't he knew that Neville was the champion, and he didn't want to completely punk out the champion, make him look super weak. So he really sold that beatdown to make you think that he was destroyed, but he won. He
got destroyed.
He won't. He won't destroy. Nah, he good. He just made it.
That's one thing though. That's one thing that Jack Gallagher and Alexa Bliss got in common. They lose and they get destroyed. They lose. They get destroyed.
You're not gonna say that when he the champ.
I mean, when he gonna be the champ though? Because I ain't seen it yet.
He's coming. It's they working on it. They working out the kinks. Because it's gonna be he's gonna be such a
all the losses those Kings.
Not see they want to get other people the chance to have the title because when Jack finally gets the title, ain't nobody gonna get it again because he ain't gonna lose it ever. So they trying to give other people a chance with the title before he gets the title, and then nobody have a chance because nobody could beat him. That's what's yeah.
I mean, he'll probably get beat by Sean Maluda. Let's be honest. Come on now. But
Sean Maluda can't beat himself.
But anyway, that was your 205 Live review. We do hope you guys enjoyed. We got the NXT review coming up soon. TNA coming up on tomorrow. Unless you're watching this tomorrow, then today. Unless you're watching it the next day. It's probably up by the time you watch this. I don't know. But anyway, we'll see you guys next time on the next review. NXT coming up. Check it out. We'll see you guys next time. Be sure to subscribe and all that stuff. Follow us on Twitter at ICW_podcast. We'll see you on the next video.